Here's a simple test for you. Tomorrow morning, I want you to look in the bathroom mirror and ask yourself one question. Do I genuinely love the person staring back at me? Not tolerate, not accept, but truly love. If you hesitated, even for a second, then this video might just change your entire life. This isn't about being narcissistic or delusional. This is about recognizing that your relationship with yourself is the foundation of every other relationship in your life. It's the soil from which all your success, happiness, and fulfillment grows. Yet most of us treat ourselves with less kindness than we'd show a stranger on the street. Most people spend their days running on autopilot, checking boxes, following routines, grinding through their habits. They wake up, work out, eat their protein, answer emails, attend meetings, and collapse into bed thinking they're making progress. But here's what nobody talks about. You can have perfect habits and still feel completely empty inside. I want to share an ancient wisdom that bridges the gap between success habits and genuine fulfillment. It's about the fine line between going through the motions and actually feeling alive. More importantly, it's about discovering the one element that can transform your bank account, your relationships, your health, and your happiness. Here's the problem plaguing millions of high achievers right now. We've been sold the lie that success is purely mechanical. Follow the morning routine. Hit your macros, crush your workouts, optimize your sleep, track everything, and success will automatically follow. I fell into this trap hard. For 3 years, I was the productivity king. I had color-coded calendars, habit-tracking apps, morning routines that took 2 hours, and optimization systems for everything. On paper, I was crushing life, but inside, I felt like a sophisticated robot going through the motions. I remember one particular morning when I completed my entire routine perfectly. Meditation, journaling, workout, healthy breakfast, cold shower, and then sat in my car before work feeling completely dead inside. I had become so focused on doing the right things that I'd completely forgotten about feeling anything authentic. The wake-up call came during a particularly successful week. I'd hit every single habit, completed every goal, and checked every box. Yet lying in bed that Sunday night, I felt absolutely miserable. That's when I realized something crucial. I had all the right habits but none of the right feelings. Think of it this way. Habits are your car, but feelings are the gas. You can have the most beautiful Ferrari in the world, but without fuel, you're not going anywhere. Your internal emotional state, that's what actually drives your results. The ancient masters understood something we've forgotten. There are 4 specific feelings that, when cultivated daily, can completely transform your reality. These aren't thoughts you think or affirmations you repeat. They're emotional states you embody. The first feeling is this. You can have anything you want in life, not because you're entitled to it, but because you understand your creative power. When you feel this deeply, you stop operating from scarcity and start making decisions from abundance. You see opportunities instead of obstacles. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, you ask, how can I afford it? Instead of I'm not qualified, you ask, how can I become qualified? The second feeling, you can manifest money. This isn't about magical thinking. It's about feeling worthy of financial abundance. When you genuinely believe you deserve wealth, everything changes. You negotiate better because you know your worth. You take smarter risks because you're not operating from desperation. You value yourself appropriately instead of undercharging or I've seen people double their income simply by changing how they feel about money and their worthiness to receive it. The third feeling, you can manifest your physical desires, whether that's vibrant health, an attractive body, a beautiful home, or meaningful possessions. This feeling moves you from hoping things might happen to knowing they will. When you feel deserving of physical wellness and material abundance, you naturally take better care of yourself and make choices that align with your desires. But here's the revolutionary one. If you want to be happy now, regardless of your current conditions. Most people have their happiness on layaway. I'll be happy when I lose weight, get promoted, find love, buy the house, retire. But happiness isn't a destination you'll arrive at someday. It's a decision you make, moment by moment, breath by breath. All of these feelings are built on one foundation: how you feel about yourself. This is your core frequency that broadcasts to the world who you are and what you deserve. It's the master key that unlocks everything else. The science backs this up beautifully. Neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza's research shows that when we change our internal feelings, we literally rewire our brains. The neurons that fire together, wire together. When you consistently feel good about yourself, you create neural pathways that support confidence and success. Harvard studies revealed that people with higher self-regard don't just feel better, they perform better, earn more, and have stronger relationships. Your feelings about yourself become a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like having an internal GPS that's constantly directing you toward experiences that match your. The HeartMath Institute discovered that your heart generates an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than your brain's. When you feel love and appreciation for yourself, you're broadcasting that energy into your environment. People sense it unconsciously, opportunities align with it mysteriously, and circumstances respond to it in ways that seem almost magical. You literally become a magnet for the experiences that match your internal frequency. So how do you cultivate these feelings? It starts with awareness. Throughout your day, ask yourself, how am I feeling about myself right now? Most people unconsciously feel inadequate, behind, or not enough. These feelings run the show without us realizing it. They're like background music that's constantly playing, shaping our decisions and actions. Next, practice feeling good about yourself for no external reason. Don't wait for achievements to feel proud. Don't wait for compliments to feel valuable. Start appreciating yourself for simply existing, for being conscious, for having the capacity to grow. This might feel awkward at first. We're not taught to love ourselves unconditionally, but it's the most important skill you'll ever develop. Create feeling breaks throughout your day. Just like coffee breaks, take 2 minutes to close your eyes. Put your hand on your heart and consciously generate feelings of love and appreciation for yourself. This isn't narcissism, it's emotional hygiene. You brush your teeth every day. You should also cleanse your emotional state. Before important meetings or conversations, connect with these feelings. Feel capable, worthy, abundant. Notice how differently you show up when operating from this state versus anxiety or self. You'll speak with more confidence, make better decisions, and naturally attract positive responses from others. Practice gratitude for who you are, not just what you have. Instead of, I'm grateful for my job, try, I'm grateful for my work ethic. Instead of, I'm grateful for my friends, try, I'm grateful for my capacity to love. This shifts your focus from external circumstances to internal qualities. When you master this, everything changes. Your existing habits become more effective because they're powered by the right feelings. Your goals feel achievable because you feel deserving. Your relationships improve because you're giving from a full cup instead of seeking validation. You start attracting opportunities that match your internal state. You make decisions from wisdom rather than fear. You take inspired action instead of desperate action. You become magnetic to the life you want. It's like upgrading your internal operating system. Everything runs smoother and faster. Last month, I received an email from Sarah, a viewer who applied this teaching. She said, I didn't change a single habit, but everything changed. I got a promotion I didn't even apply for. My relationship improved dramatically, and for the first time in years, I actually liked myself. That's the power of feelings. When you change how you feel about yourself, the external world reshapes itself to match. Another viewer, Marcus, shared that he'd been trying to start a business for 3 years without success. After spending just 2 weeks practicing self-love and appreciation, he suddenly had the confidence to pitch his idea to investors. He secured funding within a month. Same skills, same idea, different internal state. The compound effect is extraordinary. Each day you feel good about yourself. You're investing in your future success. You're programming your subconscious for abundance, health, and happiness. Small daily deposits of self-love create massive long-term returns in every area of your life. Here's your challenge for the next 7 days. Every morning, before checking your phone, spend 5 minutes generating feelings of love and appreciation for yourself. Not for what you've done, but for who you are. Throughout the day, catch yourself when you're feeling inadequate or critical. Pause, breathe, and consciously shift back to love and appreciation. At night, spend another 5 minutes feeling grateful for who you're becoming. This isn't a one-week fix. It's the beginning of a new way of living, a way that honors both your habits and your inner world, a way that recognizes true success isn't just what you do, but how you feel while doing it. The ancient masters knew this secret. The most successful people throughout history understood this principle. You already have everything you need within you. You just need to feel it. If this resonates with you, Share one thing you appreciate about yourself in the comments below. And if this shifted something for you, hit that like button and subscribe for more wisdom that transforms lives from the inside out. Remember, you are already enough, already worthy, already capable. You just need to feel it.